was just doing some tutorial for someone on this, and I left it here. Okay, on our last class we've talked about wizard setup, and we said it helps you as a new wizard or as a new user of AutoCAD to do a quick setup, then go directly to your drawing. Today I want to explain most of these ribbons we are seeing here. They all have their various functions and uses, which I will be doing a quick talking on them. Like, this is the application menu. It opens you to new file. Maybe you want to do a new drawing, or you must have drawn and you want to open what you have drawn, or you want to save after your drawing, or after you have drawn you want to receive as something. Maybe you made a mistake, you want to import. These are self-explanatory. And this is our standard menu bar. This is our standard menu bar. Each standard menu bar has its own ribbon. So when you come to home, you see under draw there are ribbons. These are ribbons you could use to achieve whatever drawing. Like the drawing you just saw here was just done by these ribbons here and a bit of modify. These are the only two, modify and this. So when you go, you see view, annotation, insert. These are standard menu bar. There is also a menu that is missing, menu drop down bar. This is it. You can come here when you notice it's not there because you will need it in your drawing. You can come here now. You see this is our menu bar. This is our standard menu bar, and this is our command line. This is our command line, where if you are doing most of your drawing, you need to check on your command line. And this is our status bar. You know, most of us that did technical drawing, you know this is an annotation that is showing you that what is represented on paper is what is represented on ground. Okay, for our status bar, you see orthogonal mode, you see polar tracking, and the rest of them. These are what helps you to achieve an accurate drawing. When I mean accurate, when you want to do an angle, it helps you to specify it accurately. When you want to position an object on another object, it helps you to specify it accurately. So in order to achieve that, you can see you can on your auto snap. Let's go to auto snap. You see these are object snap. Okay, I'm looking for a center of a cycle. If I click here, if I want to place a drawing on the center, if this is clicked, we will see it on that drawing. So these are the various settings you can. If yours is not set like this, please, you can check it and quick run set yours. And for our polar tracking, just leave it at 90, 180, 170 to 360. That is, if you're measuring your angle, start from 90, clock it again with 90, 180, clock it again with 90 and 270, and so on and so forth. Okay, I said there are some settings that we were not able to achieve it with setup wizard. But before I go into it, for the sake of those that are starting and you must have downloaded your AutoCAD, or you are going into engineering, you come across AutoCAD in your undergraduate level, probably 200 level. So you might be wondering what AutoCAD is a computer or a commercial computer aided design and drafting software applications. This software helps you to draw. Instead of drawing on paper, then you draw on paper, but now drawing has been amplified using applications to achieve your drawing and quickly send it to any organization that maybe have asked you to draw for them. So that is it. I said AutoCAD is a commercial computer aid design and drafting software application, and this application is what developed and marketed by Autodesk, and it has been in existence for a very long time. AutoCAD was launched in December 1982. Okay, well, we will not go into details on what AutoCAD is and what is not. All we know that we can use it and achieve so many drawings. Okay, menu drop down bar. In the menu drop down bar, you see that there is format. You go under format, those settings that we left untouched, you see them. Drawing limit. So we say let's just leave drawing limit. That will be achieved at the end of our drawing. Maybe you want to print out our drawing, you want to print it on A4 paper. This is where we can set our drawing limit on our printer, so there is no need of drawing limit here. But units, we have been drawing but we don't know what units we are using, so you can come here. Unit is in inches but it's supposed to be in millimeter, which is the standard. You select millimeter, make it international, check your precision and make sure it's still 0, it's just 1. So you go under format again, you go on dimension style. You're done with your drawing, you want to put dimension, on it. This is where you can go and set your dimension, because after your drawing and you're putting dimension, you notice that your arrow is not showing clearly or your numbers are not showing up clearly. This is where you can come, you just click on modify, just modify this one here. But you want to do your own new, you can go on new, and after setting everything you can go on set current and then you close. Okay, and also layers is just line you do for drawings. Please go and study type of lines. We have so many types of lines. So since we want to touch a drawing here, I will have to set my lines. Okay, on type of lines, let me put one line here and name it construction line. Instead of writing the full construction, let me write const 1. Add another line, write const 2, and enter. Pick another line. This one will not be construction line anymore. 2 construction line is okay for me. Outline. The type of line we have an outline as the basic line that contains our drawing. Another line, dimension line. Another line, hidden line. What line again do we have? What line are we missing? What line again? We have outline, we have dimension line, we have hidden line. Okay, on this line we'll do some setup. We can decide to change their color. For the second construction line, I would like to change its color to dark blue, and okay, just click on this. Outline, I love drawing on green, my favorite color. And dimension line, let's look for I don't know much about color. What again? Hidden line. What do we use for hidden line? Okay, so we've set them. Let's know one thing. For outline and construction line and dimension line, they are continuous. So when we are asked of line type, line type, we should know that they are continuous. But since we just have only one line type here, which is continuous, we need more of those line types so that we can do our settings. Then you go on load, and you click any one, and you control A to select all. Then you load all of them by OK. So now you see our lines are here. Okay, the line we've been missing before is our center line. Okay, center line. Let's add another line. Center line. We still have so many types of lines. So we said for the line type, okay, center line, we see we select 5 times for the center line and press OK. See, we have changed for center line. Hidden line, there are short dashes, so let's just go for D. Short dashes, which is 5 times this. This is our hidden line. Okay. But the rest of the line, they are continuous, so there's nothing we're going to do there. We're going to leave them like this. So line width is very important. The line width is very important. For construction line, we go on 20. You can decide to choose your own line width, but you should know that the construction line is a thin line. Is the thinnest line you can have. Sorry, the thinnest line. So I'm using 20 for construction line. For center line, I'm using 25. For dimension line also, I'm using 25. Then for our hidden line, let's just use 25. But they have their different measurement, but our outline should be the highest. Let's leave it as 30. Okay, so we are done setting up our lines. Our lines are good to go. We can just close up the page here. And what again do we need to set? Everything has been said. 2D wireframe. Okay, before we start, right now we're going to start with 2D drawing, because it is from 2D drawing that you realize a 3D drawing. For most of us that don't know what a 2D and a 3D drawing is, simply something like this. This is a 2D drawing. You can only see two sides. That's the horizontal side of it, or the vertical side of it. That's the X and Y side of this. But this one right here is a 3D drawing. That means we can see the 3 side. You can see the X side, you can see the Y side, and the Z side. Okay, that is just it. Everything has been set right now. So let's try something new. I think I have a picture. Let's say we want to draw something like this. Can you say I want to draw something like this? This is a 2D drawing. It's just 2 dimension. You just have this vertical and horizontal. Here is also horizontal, vertical, and so on and so forth, like that. Let's say we want to do something like that. What is from here to here is 50, from here to here is 10. You can just come here in Auto CAD, go to line. If you don't want to go here, you can go to draw, pick a line, then you can start from any point. I said this is our command line, so whenever you're drawing, you should watch what your command line is saying. Okay, let's pick a line. You see there's nothing on your command line now. Okay, let's pick a line from draw. And what is it saying? It says specify first point. Okay, where do you want to start? You click, then you see it's drawing. And we said the measurement there is 50. You put 50 and enter. Huh? So what is the height from this side? Is 20. You see this one, their precision, they just left it like that. So it's 50. So here we're going to have 50. See? Okay, let's take it again. I think we made a mistake. We press that 50 twice. Okay, be careful. Pick a line. Let's say we want to start from here, and we said, what is this saying here? It says 50. Okay, yeah, it's 50. I made a mistake. I repeat the same 50 there. So this is 50, and what is here? This is 10 at this side. Okay, so we have 10 and enter. What we have again? We have, so you see, this is our problem. From here to here is 50, and here we have 30. So that means from here to here is 20. So can go 20, enter, and check it again. We have from here to here is 20, from here to here is 10. That means we remove 10 from here, so it's 10. Enter, and we remember here is 30, and we'll put 30 and type enter, and we can just close it here, or we can just put 20 and enter. And you will notice that this thing is still following us. If you're still drawing, you can continue, but if you're done, you can just enter and end your drawing. So now you see we have drawn what they asked us to draw. You can see your dimension here. You can go on linear dimension and try to see what you have drawn. So you see what I said? I said you're going to see that you're not seeing your dimension clearly. You're not seeing what the numbers are saying clearly. It's very small. So you can go to that setting and increase your number. Okay, let's say we have not done that. I'll come here and then modify. Since we cannot see our numbers, but it's there, we can go on text. And how do you want to place the vertical text? Above. And this one, just leave it like that. So align to dimension line. Okay, sorry, I've not talked about that. Okay, you see why our text is very small. Okay, let's put 2 as our text, and then okay. Now we set it as current. Then we what? Close our drawing. Okay, let's repeat our dimension again so that we see what we have. Go to dimension, go on linear, pick your line, and okay, now you see we are having it, it's showing it clearly. You can go also and set your arrows since the arrows are not visible, but I just want to use this and show us what they achieved there. And you notice that the arrows, they are touching our drawing. Also you can you can do that changes on dimension style so that to offset from your drawing. So so this was what we saw here. Actually it was on that dimension style that you can increase this or reduce this from touching your drawing. So we're not going to go into it because of time. So this is just how you achieve your drawing. So just try this. Let's say we want to draw a square. Let me lay some example here. Say I want to draw a square that is 10 each side. You go on this. When you I'm using this polar tracking, that's why you're seeing a line like this. It's a very straight line to the end. It's trying to show me that my line is straight. So 10, press enter, take it up, make sure it's straight again. 10, enter, take it this side. You can decide to click here and complete your square, or you can just type 10 and enter. See, it's still following you, then you just enter again to stop it. Okay, so a polyline tool, that's what I want to show us here. A polyline tool can be used to draw exactly something like this. Some people use polyline to ease their stress. You pick a polyline, you want to do a square tool, enter. See, the same thing, 10, and you make sure it's straight and type 10, enter, take it up, type 10, enter, take it this way. You see, with polyline you can just, when you want to complete your square, you can just type C and just complete it, or you can type 10, or you can just touch. So now the difference between this is this. Let me click this that I use line. You see, it's just one side that is clicking. Let me click this. You see all the side. So at the end of your drawing, maybe you want to draw a machine, or you want to draw a machine part, and you have drawn and you want to join all the parts. You see there's stress in joining. So when you use polyline, there's no need of joining. Everything has been joined already for you. Okay, let me explain the other part. You see cycle. You just press on cycle, or you can come to draw and look for cycle. Whichever cycle you want to select a cycle that starts from the center, which you specify radius. You want to select the cycle that starts from the center, you specify diameter, whichever way you feel, but let's go for radius. So we pick this cycle. Now we want to place it at the middle of this square. You see, that's it. We cannot find the middle until we draw a line from this middle joining this middle, then we can find the line. But for this, we can easily find our line. Just says, look at this place. It says specify what? Point of cycle. So this is our point of cycle. Specify it. Let's click on it. Now what is it saying? Look at our command line. It said specify radius of cycle. What radius do we want to do? We said this is 10. Our box or our square is 10, so that means the diameter is what? When you have 10, the diameter is 10. So now we've clicked on radius, so radius should be what? 5. Let's see, 5 to close the whole thing. So you see it's touching the whole thing. Okay, now let me explain something again. When you look at this, there is move. When you click on move, what is it saying? It says select object to move. You want to move this object. So you see only this object has been highlighted. So if we move, is just this object that will move away from this cycle. But if we click on the cycle too, that means the both of them will move. Then we press enter, and now it says specify base point. What point do we want to move it from? Okay, we say we want to move it from there. Then we click it. See, we're moving it now. And okay, we have rotate. Click on rotate. It says specify object, the same thing. Specify the two objects. Now we press enter. Now it's asking us to specify base point. What is the base point? The center point of rotation. Okay, we select this. So you see now That's our base point is rotating. Our base point is rotating. You can actually leave it like this. And also, what again? These are copies you must have drawn and you want to copy. You can click on your drawing, or you can just go on the copy and click on this, and the same thing, enter. What is it saying? Specify base point. Okay, now you want to copy, you need a base point too. These are base point, you just want it a base point like this, so you can copy as many as you want. So you escape when you're done. What again? This is our mirror, so that we can see our object the same. It says select object, the same thing again. Select this object and enter. Now saying specify first point of mirror. Specify first point. What point? This is our first point. We want the mirror to go this side. It's just like you see a replica of this on another side. Okay, so this is our first point. Let's specify. Click here. So it now says specify second point. So you see, we're actually doing a mirror of this. We're actually doing a mirror of this. Specify. After you have clicked with enter, specify the first point, then specify the next point, then yes, see, you have mirrored this thing away. Okay, that is for mirror. But the main thing I want to explain here is for fillet and chamfer. So these are fillet. Fillet is just to make this not to be sharp. Now it's saying that we should select object. So we select object, but before we select object, under this select object, what are you seeing? You're seeing trim, you're seeing multiple, you're seeing polling line. We go for radius. Since it's fillet, we type R for radius, and it's saying we should specify what radius we want this. Since this from here to here is 10, let's say we want 2 as our radius. Now we're going to click on this and click on this. You see, now repeat fillet. See, click on this, click on this. You see, we're achieving our fillet. Now repeat fillet again, click on this and this, and continuously. Okay, let's talk about chamfer. Now we have a chamfer. Chamfer is just a straight line, so we're going to go with D. So when you click on chamfer, you type D. So now it's now asking you that you should specify chamfer distance. Okay, let's do on the same. Let's do on 3, or let's do on 2. Enter. That's the first distance of chamfer. Let's specify second distance. Let's do on 2 again and enter. Okay, click on this object, click on this object. You see, we have chamfered this object. Now you repeat the same thing. Click on this object, click on this object. Okay, let me rush. Okay, about trim. See, trim is just to cut your drawing. Okay, let's say you want to cut your drawing. You have select trim, then you just type enter. Once you've selected, then find your side you want to cut. Find the side of your drawing that you want to cut, then you cut it. See, okay, let's do a drawing here. Maybe you can go and practice drawing with lines and circles. Subscribe to my channel so that when I post a new video, you can be able to see how you can use most of this. Today I don't have much time, so I'm trying to rush everything. Let's say we want to draw a spanner. You see, I'll just use lines and circle. And for a shortcut, if you want to use line, you just type L and enter. You see, specify, because just trying to rush. Okay, let's draw. We're drawing a spanner. Okay, so I've been talk about this, but let me use this. Offset is just to create the same object at a different distance. Okay, what distance are we going to give this? Let's see, we're going to give it 3. I select object to offset. Okay, you see now it's 3 is too much for a spanner. Let's pick on our offset again. Let's use 2. Now it says select objects. So okay, I'm going to go with this. Okay, now let's pick a cycle. You can type C for a short direct cycle. And put this E. We're just going to do one spanner, one-sided spanner, because I don't have time. It's something I need to go and finish up with. Just do one-sided. So you see, just lines. What? Just using lines to achieve my spanner. Okay, let me rotate this. Select object to rotate, enter the base point. Okay, let's do it like this. So let's move this object now. Let's go and move. Now say select objects, click on it, enter. Next time I'm going to settle down and teach us how we do this this spanner without trying to rush. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with something, so I want to finish up. So I'm just doing this to show us that you can just use this and achieve most of the drawings you've seen. You think, how are they achieving this drawing? It's nothing short of this. It's just something like this. So now I've talked about chamfer and fillet. So I'm going to take my fillet, maybe enter R for radius, enter, and then maintain my tool, enter, then I select object, fillet. Okay, repeat select, and then the same thing down here. Okay, and remove this. Okay, I'm going to trim. Maybe one day, I was going to achieve this one. Just swatch. Spanner is coming out. Okay, so that will be all for today. Please subscribe so that my next video you will see how you can achieve your drawing with ease. And I'll be drawing so many things, and I will want you to comment on what you're having difficulty with drawing, so that we can take our time to do that drawing here. All right, thank you. Please subscribe. Have a nice day.